Hello, in this video, I'm going to show you how to determine the amount of testing time a student spent on an online assessment. You'll be able to figure out the amount of active time they spent while taking the assessment, as well as also the total time that they had the assessment open. To do that, you're going to start on the Analyze tab, and you're going to drill down to any assessment that was given after October 26th. This data was not collected by Aware prior to October 26th, so you will not be able to analyze that for any assessments given before that date. If you are a departmentalized teacher or secondary teacher, you might want to start with All My Students, and that will pull up all the data all at once for any students that are on your roster that took that assessment, and it doesn't have to be limited to just one class period. So I'm going to drill down into a district benchmark. Again, given after October 26th. And in order to do this, you're going to be editing the view. You can leave your test alone. It's the only test you're going to be analyzing, unless you want to analyze multiple tests, the amount of testing time. I'm going to come over here to the Columns tab, and there is a folder that says Online Administration. You can click it to open, and you can drag over the elapsed time and or the active time. I would recommend comparing both at first, because the elapsed time will tell you the amount of time that they actually had the assessment open on their device, versus the active time will tell them the amount of time that they were actively moving their cursor, moving their mouse, clicking on different things in the test. You can reorder any of these data fields as needed, or remove any. Same thing on the Summarize. You can remove, add or remove, or reorder any that you're interested in. Once you're finished, come down to Update. And then over on the far right, since I put it down at the bottom, I'm seeing now the elapsed time and active time. So I can have some conversations with students and parents about the amount of time that students are spending on their assessment while online testing, the active time versus the total time. As with anything, you can color and switch to where they are now, so that you can make sure you see only the students that are actively on your roster at this point. If you see any students that have 0, that's because they took the test but they did not take it online. They likely took a paper pencil and had their answer document scanned by a teacher. If you're a departmentalized elementary school teacher or a secondary teacher, again, if you are on All My Students, you can switch to the stack of books and see all of the different courses and class periods. So I could find this teacher's class period and double click on it and find them, or if this was a departmentalized or secondary teacher, you would see multiple class periods for this one teacher, and you could double click on the name and then go ahead and find only the students within that one class period.